After all that, my smile is still crooked.
Yeah,
Oh my god, it's lumpy. I thought when I got these done, I would be feeling like at my absolute most, you know what I'm saying? Like on top of the world and everything, but it's not really the case. Okay guys, so I just got home from getting my lips done. I just wanted to sit down and like talk to you about it, and I feel like I should just like tell you guys what like the experience and stuff.
You always say I want to experience things, but I don't think you actually want to experience things.
I went for a consultation before doing anything with my dermatologist. I've been seeing her for 5 years, so she does like all my skin. She takes care of my skin. I go for peels every 6 months, and I use like all my products are from her, so like I really trust her. When I told her that I was thinking about getting my lips done, she was like, why don't you just get them done here? Because at her clinic they do things like Botox, derma fillers, all that stuff. So I was like, okay, yeah, I might as well get them done there. She suggested we do a consultation first, so I did that first. I did that 2 weeks ago. I'm going for the consultation, so yeah, I'm really excited. I think she's gonna tell me what she thinks I should do, how much she should put in them. That's why it was like important for me to go to this consultation first, so that like she can tell me what she thinks like I should do, because obviously she can like make them a different shape, she can make them like certain sizes, you know what I mean? I watched like a lot of my favorite YouTubers get them done, like Alyssa Kulani, Tana Mojo, like everyone posts vlogs about them, and it doesn't seem that scary. Like I'm not scared, I just don't want them to like not suit my face. I'm honestly doing it just because I'm a little bit insecure about the size of my lips. I also have like a weird thing going on with my smile. Like sometimes when I smile, one side of my face goes like that and goes up, and the other one stays down. And the doctor told me that getting lip injections can even that out. And I was out here born with a nose the size of this and lips the size of this. Like that's not cute. I've known that I wanted them for a long time. I was just like waiting for the right time to get them. What?
2 days prior to treatment.
You apparently can't have alcohol 2 days before you get this done. It's gonna be hard for me.
Sleep on the side of your face for 2 nights.
I need Botox
What?
for this.
That's enough.
No, for this.
Come in.
Hi.
Yep, we're good with that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, your mom, right? You're okay for me?
I just got out of the consultation. I couldn't vlog in there because she told me that I wasn't allowed to videotape just because there was like medical information. The appointment lasted about like an hour. So we were just talking about like my medical history and if I had like any issues or anything like that that would like affect my lips or like my face in general. She was really good. She was just telling me like all the concerns I should take. So apparently you're not supposed to drink 2 days before. Like you're not supposed to have any alcohol in your system 2 days before. And she said it's because like you can get a lot of bruising, which I guess makes sense, but whatever. You're not supposed to be on blood thinners. Like, and she told me that it's not gonna feel natural for at least 2 weeks. It's gonna feel like there's something in my lips. I could have gotten my lips done on the day of the consultation, but I was getting my wisdom teeth out 5 days later, so it was like not a good time because your lips swell and then your wisdom teeth, like I'm sure you know, like your face extremely swells, and I was extremely swollen, so I really didn't want to do anything like that and like just like mess with my whole like lower half of my face. I didn't want any of that to happen, and I wanted to get them done there instead of going to a lip boutique just because I really trusted her and like the nurses that are there, and she's like a doctor, so it was just like for peace of mind for me, because I've heard like horror stories from people or seen them online or from my friends of people going to like lip boutiques or like trying all these deals. Mine were pretty expensive. I'd rather pay the money for an expensive procedure than like get botched up. So I went today and my lips are filled right now. I don't know if you could tell. They look a little crazy with the lip gloss on just because I kind of like slabbed it on because my lips are still kind of frozen from the freezing cream, and it just feels kind of weird still. Like they feel kind of... I'm sorry, my piggy keeps crying. They're still a little bit swollen, and the product was just put in, so they feel a little bit hard. Like I can't really pucker my lips or like do the duck face or anything like that. The most I could do is like stretch them, but it's really uncomfortable for me to like tighten them or squeeze them in. So that's why I'm like talking kind of weird, and that's why I look kind of crazy. I walked in, we went an hour early. Today is the day We get my lips done. We're getting them done downtown in Yorkville. As I mentioned before, this is just something I've been wanting to do for a really long time. So I'm really excited that I get to do it today, thanks to my mom. Hi. Video. We're like an hour early, so we're literally just here waiting to go in. We're supposed to go in at 1, but it's like 12:15, so we're here waiting for like 45 minutes. We went in, we were really early, and they were really really accommodating. They know us, like they know me and my mom, because my mom does her skin there too, so they took me. And within about half an hour waiting, I really wanted to get them done before going back to school because I didn't want to do them during school and then come to school with like huge, like swollen, bruised, bloody lips. Like I just wanted to heal everything before I went back. I went to Yorkville in Toronto and I got them done there, and they did cost quite a bit of money. They cost about $650. I guess that's usual for what clinics and doctors cost, but I know that some lip boutiques can do it for like $300, like $300 to $400, I think. But if you're going anything under than that $300, like I wouldn't suggest it, because it's just like, I don't know, it's just like, no, I wouldn't trust it. Like, and I went in and she started going over everything with me, so she just wanted to remind me that it is hyaluronic acid, what is in our tissue, so it is very natural for your body to adapt to it. However, since it was my first time, she said they won't last very long. She said 3 to 6 months, or it could be 6 to 8 months, she doesn't know, but my body will dissolve it a lot quicker because it is the first time it's being implemented in my body, so it's just gonna like absorb it and take it in. She said in the next 2 weeks I'm gonna lose about 80% of this volume, and I'm noticing now that it's not as swollen as it was before. Like when I first got out, it was extremely swollen. Hi guys. Okay, so we're back in the car.
Julia is.
After all that, my smile is still crooked.
Yeah,
she did less than half a syringe because she, like, it was my first time and she didn't want it to be like so crazy, and they're really swollen right now. When I go back, I'm just gonna finish the rest of the syringe, so it's probably about 0.75 or like maybe even a little bit more than that, but I think I'm just gonna finish it when I go. I didn't really know how I felt about it because my lips were kind of like stretched, like they looked like they were a little bit stretched out, and I didn't like that look too much. I wanted more of a pout. I also wanted like a ski, like the little ski lip when your lip is like lifted, but she did define my cupid bow, which is what I really asked for. Pretty happy with them, so I'm gonna take a picture, and then when I go back I'm just gonna show her this. I just wish I had like a little bit more of a pout, like kind of like a that kind of look, but I don't really think my lips are like naturally shaped like that anyway. Like my mouth is like pretty wide, so I think she was just trying to like go with like the natural shape of my mouth, because she was filling in here a lot. Like she touched up like on the corners of my mouth a lot. They were a little bit swollen also in the car, which is what you just saw, but they look a little bit different now, and they're starting to get a little bit more bruised and a little bit like dry. That's why I just wanted to cover them with lip gloss, because I didn't want it to look like scary. When she started actually doing it, she had me keep my eyes closed, I guess because the needles were too big and she didn't want me to see or get scared. It hurt so much more than I expected. She gave me like a stress ball to squeeze, and I didn't think I was gonna use it. I was like, well, I'm gonna be fine, and then I was like squeezing it so hard because it was hurting so bad. Once you get to like the center, like this area, it literally killed. I was like dying. It wasn't scary, but like it hurt a lot, and I did not think it was gonna hurt that much, because I'm like, so many people talk about it, but nobody says that it hurts, and I was literally like dying. Like it hurt me so badly. I'm usually very good with pain. Like I have lots of piercings, I have a tattoo. Like I'm very good with pain. This was very painful, I guess because your lips are like very sensitive and there's a lot of nerves in them, especially over here, so it just like hurt a lot when she was putting the needles in. I was squeezing that stress ball like there was no tomorrow. A little bit of bruising like over here at the front, like black and blue bruising. And it's just because of the needles. Overall, it was a really good experience. She's really great. I love her. I'm so happy that she is my lip lady. I'm gonna go to her all the time now. I hope they will stay like this, if not like get a little bit bigger. But I know they're swollen right now, so they're gonna dissolve a lot. But I will definitely post a picture of what they look like in the next 2 weeks after I get them filled one more time. So if you guys want to go check out my Instagram and see what they look like as soon as I finish the syringe, I will link my Instagram down below and you guys can go check that out. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. I just wish they were a little bit bigger, but it was my first time, so like baby steps. We'll start from the bottom and work our way up. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. Share my experience with you guys is all I really wanted to do. It was a really great experience.
You always say I want to experience things, but I don't think you actually want to experience things.
I just really can't wait until these stop hurting so that I can like start taking selfies and make my duck face again. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram for more updates and stuff like that. And yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you again maybe in another video.